Uber reported yesterday in the morning. They're down 2% today. What was their report? Beat on revenue, 1.5%, and a 20% beat on EPS. So why is Uber down? What's your best guess as to why Uber is down?
I mean, my initial hunch would be just the RoboTaxi space kind of like it seems like they need to figure that out. Otherwise,
Right.
they're not going to survive, right? Um, I didn't listen to the call. I don't know if they talked about that at all. And I know Rivian kind of hinted at partnering with an Uber or a Lyft. Um,
Right.
so,
But it sounds
but
like they
they're
haven't like they're far away from any kind of a partnership the way that that RJ put it. But we'll talk about
yeah,
that in a little bit.
yeah. I don't think
But
Uber has any partnerships in place, but also they don't own their own tech. I mean, I know they were trying to build out self-driving vehicles. They were doing a lot of testing in Pittsburgh for a while, but I think they
that was
stopped
under
that
Travis.
program. Yeah,
Yeah, as soon as Dara came in, he axed the self-driving robotaxi stuff. But they essentially have a robotaxi plan. Their plan is partner with everybody who has the tech and partner with Waymo, which I think Uber basically does a lot of the Waymo rides. And then they have partnered with, ironically, Lucid of all car companies to deliver on this. Lucid and some other um, tech provider, Neuro or something. And then they plan on sort of partnering with other providers in other countries. So their strategy on robotaxis is this sort of partnership thing, but I think like people are worried that that might not be good enough. You need to have your own sort of tech and
right.
vehicles and all of that stuff, right?
So, do you agree? Do you think that's why they're down today as well, or do you think there's
I
something
mean,
else?
honestly, like I don't really understand why the market reacts the way it does. So like after a
Yeah,
very positive, if you held Uber shares yesterday and then or the day before yesterday, and then they report this great quarter, like why are you selling your shares for a lower price? That would be my thing. But if you're selling them because you're worried about robotaxis, okay, that makes sense. But it's just weird to choose the day after a good quarter for you to sell them, right? And that's sort of like the part that I don't understand, right?